Hello. I finally got my order from last week. And I ordered a lot of the Halloween stuff, but the Spiderwebs frame punch. And I was playing a little bit earlier today. I wanted to make the video earlier, but time got away from me. So this is really fun. This is a frame punch, which if you haven't worked with a frame punch before, means not only does it cut a regular border, it's going to cut a frame, and I will show you that here shortly. But I just want to give you a little tease of what I did so far. This would be, your typical border that you could cut with it when you start your first punch, lining it up here on this tick mark, and then going across. And I'll do it for you. So, regular border. This is when I punched the border and then I put it in my straight trimmer and cut it again with the point at, see, I was playing earlier and now I don't remember. I cut this when I had the point set here at 2¼ inches. I cut it off and then I punched it again. But what I want to do right now is I pre-punch this so you don't have to watch me punch 100 times. I'm going to now cut this paper with the top of the spider web at the 2-inch mark. And go ahead and cut that off. And if I tried to put this back in here now, I can't see where the paper's lined up, so I can't cut it properly. But if I just take a simple Post-it note and line it up here on the edge, then I can slide this in and I can line the edge of the Post-it note up where I'm supposed to line it up on the punch and start my first one. Slide it over, hide the blue. Now a little extra is going to be showing behind it simply because of this extra line. But if you cover up the rest of the spider web, you will see that when we punch this, okay, so actually it looks like 2 inches is just, might be a little bit too thin, because look how fine that is. It's very cool, but we have to be really careful because that is just giving me, woo, a line of spider. Oh, look what I can do. All right, how fun is that? You could punch a couple of those and then you can make a ring. Let's try that again. Ooh, that was fun. Woo-hoo. Happy mistakes, happy mistakes. Look at that. Let's try it again. Let's punch it. And as you see, I just slide it along, give it a punch. And now, well, here, while I'm showing you this, look at the cool cutouts. I actually kind of have them on here. You can take 2 and make a little frame. I just realized, and look at, they're almost like Dracula teeth. Dracula teeth for Halloween. If you have one, they were kind of look like little stage curtains. And then if you break them in half, you have really nice photo corners. All right. I get distracted. I saw a squirrel. So let's put the edges of our spider web, again, right at 2 inches, at the 2-inch mark. And trim that off. Get another Post-it note. And let's see if we can have luck again. see what happens. La 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 la. I won't say it, sorry. That was bad. So always make sure this paper gets pushed up against the back to keep it straight. So with very careful punching at 2 inches, it bends. And if we were very careful, we can almost make a circle. I bet you if we cut a couple more, I bet one wants to go there. We could cut a third one, I bet you, and make a really cool circle. How fun is that? Okay. Learned something new, discovered something. Or you could just put it like this and you have your nice thin row of spider webs. So the other thing that I played with, I'll get to this a little later. I think this just looks, it's pretty interesting. So I'll show you how I did that in a second. First thing I want to do though is show you how the frame punch works. So instead of lining your paper up with this mark, you put it in and you line it up here. And you have to work with paper that is a square and in 2-inch increments. You could have a 2-inch square, 4-inch, 6-inch, 8-inch, anything up to a 12 by 12. You punch that one and you slide it over just as you did before and punch it. Spin it, line it up there at the line. Spin it. And after this one, we just have one more side. And what you get here is a fun, and you can put a picture right in here. And that measures, when I cut this at, this was a 4x4? No, a 6x6 square. And you will now be able to put in here this is giving me a 4x4 square inside, so you could have a 3.75 by 3.75 photo inside and have it perfectly matted. Okay, this fun little shape was just me playing to see what would happen. And what I did, let me get a new piece of black paper because I don't think this will be big enough. Nope, I'll get a scrap. I apologize for not having it ready. But we all have lots of paper. All right, and what I did here, so I folded my paper in half and I put it in a punch, nowhere in particular, and punched it. Since it is cardstock, it's going to be very hard to cut. So now we have our inside spider web. And how I cut that was, I lined this up so this line was at the 1 1/4. So here's my 1-inch line, and I'm going to go one more. So I want to put that cut line at 1 1/4. And I'm going to do that all the way around. set the cut line at 1 1/4. Here's my 1 inch, the dark line, 1/4 inch is one more tick, and that is where I put this paper. Again, put this cut line at 1, so there's the thick bold line, going one more, cutting it off at 1 1/4, and the last one, there's the 1 inch, there's the 1 1/4, cut that off, and then I simply just put it back in here, and I centered this, and where I'm centering, let me get it, on this triangle right here. If I just cover it here, and it covers it right here on this side, and that's what I'm lining up on right there, and punch. Go around to the other side, and I'm doing the same thing each time. And this triangle on this side, and this triangle here is where I'm putting my edge of my paper. And punch. I'll put it in again. The edge of my paper. One more time. And then all I simply did was I'm going to cut from here to here to get rid of that extra square. And I think this looks like it has a little bit of a, use your imagination. I see stained glass, I see doors, I see, I don't know, just something very intricate. I liked it. I just wanted to share how I did that. This I think was fun. This isn't what I intended to do, but look. We could make, I think if we had 3 of these, we could make a nice circle. So anyway, have fun playing. I hope you think about getting this. Oh, I want to share. I did see this with another advisor. Let me punch one of these out really quick here, because this is a couple more things you can do with this. Cut this at 2 inches. Put down at 2 inches. Like I said, I can't see, so I need a Post-it note. Please excuse me for the longevity of this. Line it up right here. Put that where I want to punch. Now, look, I get, so there's just about a perfect spider web. But if you cut off this outer row, I did get that one a little bit thin. It must be a little bit less than 2 inches that I cut it. You get the ship's wheel. So you can go sailing. All right, that's it for tonight. Again, I'm sorry for the longevity of that, but I discovered something while we were going. Made some great confetti. Here's what we cut off. You could do something with that too. Have fun, play with your punches, let me know what you make with it, and have a great day and evening. Bye-bye now.